Greetings and welcome to Guild Wars 2 Weekly, your weekly source of Guild Wars 2 news and info. I'm your host, Zolfury, and in the headlines for the past week. Firstly, they just released this purchasable Char plush. What's a plush? It's a fancy word for a stuffed animal. Honestly, the guy's pretty cute. I'm totally buying one. They're a little on the expensive side, but I think it's definitely worth it. Link to where to buy one in the description below. Next up, we have the announcement that this week is going to be Asura Week. And here we have the schedule for the week. Monday, today, there will be a character design blog post by the concept artist Matthew Barrett. Also, there is this video that was released today. If the blog post is out by the time this video goes up, there will definitely be a link to that in the description. If not, just keep an eye out for it on arena.net. But there is a link to this video in the description. Also today, there should be a short story about the Asura by the lore master Jeff Grubb. That should be a pretty exciting read. I might actually do an audiobook of that. Tomorrow, there will be a blog post about the Asura environmental design, also by Matthew Barrett. And also, on Tuesday, there will apparently be an advice column, which it says here provides smart Asura answers to stupid questions. That should be pretty entertaining. Next up on Wednesday, there will be a Writing the Asura blog post by the famed writer Angel McCoy. As per usual, there will also be audio clips in that blog. On Thursday, there will be a blog post about animating the Asura, and this will be from the lead animator, Heron Pryor. Also on Thursday, there will be an update to the Asura page on GuildWars2.com, and I would also assume on the wiki page as well. This will feature new lore, new screenshots, wallpapers, and other such things, as well as a brand new Asura feature video. And they're going to wrap up the week on Friday with a narrative blog post by Rhys Osby. I'm greatly looking forward to the rest of this week. It's going to be a good one. Anyways, that's definitely all for the news today. So let's move on to our lore feature. Today we will be continuing the series on the Elder Dragons with Zhaitan. Just as a note, Zhaitan has no clear gender, but I will be referring to him as a he, just for simplicity's sake. Zhaitan was the third of the Elder Dragons to awake, doing so some 50 years after Jormag, the second to wake, and about 130 years after the end of the Eye of the North campaign. When he awoke, the force of him bursting from under the ground caused the previously sunken peninsula of Or to rise to the surface. The excess water from this formed in huge waves that destroyed most of the coastal areas of Krita, including the great city of Lion's Arch. Zhaitan has the power over undeath, and with this power he took control over the wandering dead of Or, forming for himself a massive army. Additionally, Zhaitan raised up for himself the sunken and now undead corsairs and their ships, creating a huge undead navy. His commanding undead militaristic power is a force to be reckoned with in and of itself, not to mention Zhaitan himself. He truly is a grave and powerful threat to Tyria. That wraps things up for the day, and just for clarity's sake, he is the main antagonist for the initial release of Guild Wars 2, and will be the only Elder Dragon that we will even see in the initial release of the game. But anyways, that's about it for the day. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the thumb up if you liked it, the thumb down if you didn't, and if you really liked it, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I got some pretty awesome stuff coming this week. But that's about it for now. Stay tuned the rest of the week for some cool announcements, as well as the good look at the group of adventurers known as Destiny's Edge on Thursday. But until then, I'm Zolfury, and I'll see you around.